Yo, what's up, guys? What a spectacular performance tonight by the Toronto Raptors. Absolutely shit kicking the Milwaukee Bucks 128-100. Now, guys, what can I say about this game? By far, the Raptors' best performance of this young season. Just a spectacular four-quarter performance tonight by the Raptors tonight, guys. Really spectacular performance by the team tonight. Now, I understand Milwaukee's playing on a second night of a back-to-back, but you got to give the Raptors some credit. They played great defensively and offensively. The Raptors moved the basketball so beautifully tonight. I was thoroughly impressed with how they were playing, guys. Now, defensively, of course, tonight, the Raptors were solid, making Giannis's night very difficult. The hands are very active, keeping their hands up, not letting him drive the lane like he did last time. As you guys remember, a couple weeks ago, Giannis dominated the Raptors. He had like 31 points, 20 rebounds, and the Milwaukee Bucks obviously winning that game a few weeks ago in that exciting matchup. But tonight, the Raptors improved defensively on Giannis and did a really good job tonight on him. I thought they were spectacular tonight defensively on him. And just the way the team was playing tonight offensively, moving the basketball, everyone making that one extra pass. They were making their shots, the Raptors, their three-pointers. Just the field goal percentage itself was really high, at least 50%. Three-point range was over 40% and near 45%. So the Raptors were really shooting the ball well, but the ball movement itself was spectacular. I was loving the extra passes they were making. Brandon Ingram was getting doubled a lot, so every time two guys would come and double him, he'd always dish it off to the extra man wide open. The movement was great. Scotty was spectacular tonight, guys. He had 23 points, 3 rebounds, 6 assists. Obviously, it's not the greatest stat line, but Scotty was contributing on both sides of the floor tonight. Really solid by him. Brandon Ingram, he only had 13 points, but that's fine. The way the Raptors were playing tonight, guys, B.I. didn't need to score a lot tonight. The guy who really impressed me tonight was R.J. Barrett with 23 points. R.J. was making his shots, driving the lane. R.J. is really good at creating space for himself, creating scoring opportunities as well. So he's really becoming a dynamic scorer for the Raptors. You didn't see this a lot for him in New York, and you can see RJ's getting more and more comfortable playing for the Raptors, getting the ball and finding different ways to score, of course. And RJ showed it again tonight, guys. Grady Dick played well, 14 points off the bench. And how about Sandro Mamukelashvili again? 15 points off the bench, 7 rebounds. He really spreads the floor for the Raptors with the three-pointers, driving to the lane. I really like how he's been playing to start the season, guys. I love the play where in the third quarter, the Raptors swing the ball all the way around. Sandro's at the top of the three-point line, and he makes that three-pointer. That was just a culmination of the Raptors game tonight, guys. Just a lot of team effort all around tonight. They had 100 points after 3 quarters. They were really good tonight, guys. I even like Jamal Shedd's performance tonight. Even though he only had 5 points, he had 8 assists. So Jamal Shedd is a pure point guard, great facilitator. He's only getting better. The kid is undrafted, for God's sakes, and he's only getting better as his years progress in the NBA. And I really like the improvements that this kid is making. Emmanuel Quickley, he had a decent performance tonight, 15 points tonight, 26 minutes. He's been getting a lot of slack on social media, and it's totally understandable. We paid this guy a lot of bloody money, and he ain't performing right now. And he played well tonight, but he's got to perform on a consistent basis. That's what we want from him. And to see it tonight is obviously good, but we need more. We need 20 points plus a game, at least 6 to 7 assists a game too. He had 6 rebounds tonight and 7 assists. That's what we need from him, from assist to rebounds wise, but I want to see 20 points a game plus. Good to see Jakob Poeltl back as well after a 3-game absence tonight. Jakob on a minutes restriction as well. I like what I saw from Jakob tonight. Jakob makes the Raptors offense move a lot easier. He spreads the floor with the screens, gets down low in the post, gives them second chance opportunities with offensive rebounds. So having Jakob back is absolutely massive for the Raptors, even though he can't bloody shoot. It's great to have Jakob Poeltl back, your starting center back. Makes their offense a lot easier for the Raptors. But guys, this was a massive win for the Raptors. A 3-game winning streak for them. Very, very important for the Raptors to get back to 500 now that you're about to go on a 5-game road trip, So really good for this team, to be a team like Cleveland, even though they got their injuries. You beat Memphis. Obviously, they got some issues going on with John Morant and obviously and stuff. And then Milwaukee, after they beat you a few weeks ago, like I mentioned, you come back with a great response tonight. That was really solid performance tonight by the team tonight, guys. You got 6 guys in double figures here. Scotty 23, Ingram 13, Quickley 15, Barrett 23, Sandro 15, and Dick with 14, guys. So that's a really solid performance tonight by the team. 4 quarters of great basketball by the team on both sides. They got to the line a lot tonight too. The Raptors, when they get to the line, they got to the line. Was it 38? No, 29 times tonight, guys. 23 for 29 from the line. 38 3-point attempts, 17 made. 45% from the field, 48% from the field itself, guys. 33 assists. That's great to see. And only 10 turnovers. That's what you want. Limit the turnovers by the Raptors, and that'll make their lives a lot bloody easier, guys. Second chance points, 15. Fast break points, 27. So the Raptors were dominating on every facet tonight, guys. Great performance by them. Let's see how they do on this road trip now. If they can come back to Toronto for one game, then they go back on the road for another. So 6 of their next 7 games are on the road. Let's see how the Raptors perform on this road trip. It's their longest road trip of the season, tied for the longest road trip of the season. If they come back to Toronto for that singular game before they go back on the road over 500, that's very positive. And if you're going to want to compete and make the playoffs, Milwaukee are the type of teams you're going to have to beat, especially on a second night of a back-to-back. You have to put your foot on their throat and beat these teams like you did tonight. And that's what you want to see if the Raptors doing. These young kids got to improve, take up these minutes, especially kids like Colin Murray-Boyles, who I really like this kid. This kid is really solid, man. You have to defend Giannis a little bit tonight. So to see this kid defending against the superstars in this game tonight, guys, it's only positives by these players tonight, guys. Murray-Boyles, he only have 2 points tonight. That's fine. But this kid here is only going to get better with time. I really like this kid, and he's going to improve when he gets more minutes and experience under his belt. But, guys, tell me your thoughts and opinions about this game tonight. Thank you very much for watching. As always, guys, if you like this video, subscribe if you guys want to see more content. Go Raptors, go as always, guys. Remember, if you do not watch sports, you're more. Ciao, guys.